I accidentally got hired at a wedding I wasn't invited to. A few months ago, I went to this fancy hotel to meet a friend for brunch. I got there early and ended up wandering around the lobby to kill time. That's when someone rushed up to me, totally frantic, and said, "You're the backup, right?" I blinked and said, "Yes." Before I knew it, I was handed a black shirt, a name tag, and a tray of champagne flutes. I was now apparently a waiter for a wedding I knew nothing about. I tried to explain, but they were too stressed to listen. "Just follow the others," they said, shoving me into the banquet hall. I figured I'd help for like 10 minutes, then explain. But the place was chaos, DJs shouting, decorators taping down centerpieces, someone crying in the kitchen. I was just trying not to drop the tray. Guests started arriving. Everyone looked amazing. One lady handed me her coat and said, "You look just like my nephew." I smiled and nodded. I didn't even know whose wedding this was. Eventually, a guy in a tux, I assumed the groom's cousin or something, came over and thanked me for stepping in last minute. Then he asked if I could help with the sparkler plan. I said yes. Why not? I spent the next 2 hours lighting candles, pouring champagne, and directing tipsy ants to the bathroom. I was fully on the job. And no one questioned it. At one point, I stood behind the bar and pretended to mix drinks. A real bartender eventually showed up, looked at me, and said, "You knew?" I just said, "Yeah, kinda." He shrugged. "You're killing it." Eventually, dinner ended and the dance floor opened up. My shift seemed to be over. I slipped into the crowd, snagged a slice of cake, and toasted with a group of strangers who thought I was part of the groom's college friends. Around 10 p.m., my friend, who I was originally meeting for brunch, finally texted, "Dude, are you still coming?" I texted back, "I think I work here now." I left before cleanup started. No one stopped me. No one noticed. I left the black shirt on a chair near the kitchen and walked out like a guest. The next morning, I found a crisp $20 bill in my jacket pocket with a note that said, "Thanks for saving the day." Still have no idea who wrote it. Still not sure what the sparkler plan was. But 10 out of 10, would crash hire myself into a wedding again. Like and subscribe if you want more stories that prove my life is just one long accidental sitcom episode.